how to grow on social media as a pastor, as a preacher, and someone who is interested in spreading the word of God. Welcome, my name is B.I.C. Abekuokain. This is your channel you love, and what we are going to discuss is going to help you so much how to grow on social media as a pastor, as a preacher, and someone who is interested in spreading the word of God. It's very important for us to spread the word of God, and if you want to spread the word of God, there are certain basic things that you need. First of all, you need to be a believer. Secondly, you need to know the message. You need to know the gospel, and you need to be authentic with the gospel. You need to be knowledgeable as far as the truth of God is concerned. Now, having got the basic as far as doctrinal soundness is concerned, and then the integrity of heart is concerned, another thing you need is the social media following. Okay, don't take it for granted. You need social media following. It doesn't matter whether you have a million or you have 100,000 or even one, all right? But that doesn't mean that you don't need much number. You need the numbers. So don't take it for granted, and don't deny your heart. Don't deny the truth that you need the number to communicate more and widely. And it's important for us to get more followers in order to share the gospel with more people. If you have 10 people, it's not all the 10 who give all attention and benefit. If you have 100, it's not all. I've been on social media for a very long time, at least from 2010. I started teaching on social media, but I didn't see my messages and videos going as viral as it has been for the last 2 years. This is because there were a few things that I did by the grace of God and with the wisdom that was given, and it began to help me. First of all, it's about understanding what my message is, what my calling is, and staying true to my calling. And then secondly, understanding how social media works. And then thirdly, focusing on certain particular social medias, which I'm going to be discussing in this video. So here I'm going to talk about the ABC of growing on social media. If you want to grow on social media, I'm going to take it from A to Z, okay, from A to Z, and it's going to help everyone who want to do ministry, who want to share the gospel, and who want to understand how social media works. But before that, I want you to subscribe to this channel. This is my YouTube channel. Let me first of all let you know that I've not yet given attention to grow my YouTube channel. I actually focus on Facebook and TikTok. TikTok, for example, I have over 200,000 followers, and Facebook I have about almost 50,000 followers, and it's growing day by day. I'm getting that numbers there because I focus on TikTok first and studied TikTok, understood the algorithm, and then decided to just do my thing on TikTok and see how that would go. And by the grace of God, it picked up. Then from TikTok, my attention went to Facebook, and then by the grace of God, Facebook has also picked up. And these are organic growth. I didn't buy numbers. I didn't, manipulate anything. It's just growing organically. And that is what I'm going to teach you. And my attention has now come to my YouTube. I pray that I'll be able to put all that I have together in order to concentrate on my YouTube and grow my YouTube. The videos on TikTok are very short, and the ones on Facebook are not so much. I have been using YouTube only as a place to deposit messages, not to really promote the work there. And therefore, I am now working on my YouTube. What I'm teaching you is not how to grow on YouTube, not how to grow on TikTok, not how to grow on Facebook, but how to grow on any social media you choose to grow on. As long as you choose to grow on that media, you're definitely going to have the results. So follow me and let's go into it. How to grow on social media, the ABC. A, analyze your audience and purpose. Is about analyzing. A is about analyzing. If you want to go on any social media and grow on it, first of all, you must know your purpose. The reason why you want to be on social media. I am on social media because I have two purposes in life. One, to glorify the Almighty. Two, to edify humanity. So when I come on social media, my major purpose is to glorify God and then edify humanity. And because of that, whatever I'm doing on social media, the end goal is that God must be glorified, or somebody must be edified. So you must know your purpose and pursue it. On social media, I come to share the word of God. I come to talk about marriage, and I come to respond to issues that I need to respond to and to communicate to the wider world. And you must also know why you come on social media. For example, you want to come on social media to pray. That is your purpose. You want to come on social media to prophesy. That is your purpose. You want to come on social media to chat. That is your purpose. But as long as you know your purpose, you must go according to your purpose. And of course, it should be edifying. And then also know your audience. You must analyze and understand the people you are going to minister to. You don't just come to social media, put a camera before you, and then begin to minister or to pray, to talk, or to educate, whatever you want to do, whether you want to entertain, you want to educate, you want to inform in the Christian or faith dimension. You must understand who you are communicating to so that you communicate well. For example, if you want to teach about the Bible, then you should know that your audience will be people who are interested in knowledge and want to know about the Bible. And you should understand that these are people who may be studying the Bible from other sources. And therefore, if you analyze them, you must be able to learn well and bring the right information and education to them so that you don't look funny before them. You don't just come on social media. You must speak like an expert. So you analyze your audience. You must also know what your audience wants and why they should follow you. Many times I don't tell people to follow me. I hardly say subscribe to my channel or share. I hardly do that. The reason is that when people are interested in what you are bringing, they themselves will want to follow you and get more. When they are moved and happy with the message and they think that this message is worth sharing, they themselves are going to share. And then concerning commenting, there are reasons why they comment, but largely depends on what you are bringing to them. These are things that will provoke their reaction, whether they should share, they should follow, they should subscribe. Yes, it is a norm and a principle that on social media you should be able to remind your audience to subscribe, to follow, and to share. That is call to action. It's very important. I'm not ruling it out, but the fact is that it is not something that people do just because you ask them to do it. They do because they are getting some value from you and they want more of that value. So analyze your purpose and then your audience. B, build your unique brand. Build your unique brand. When I went to TikTok, I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what to do. I was posting different kinds of videos and all manner of videos on TikTok, and sometimes I'll post other people's videos. Originally, I wanted to get the views, I wanted to get the numbers, but I noticed that that is not why I was on social media. I was there to be myself. Now, what do people want from me? I realized that when I put something on marriage, people were so interested, and I've been a marriage counselor, so sort of like, okay, why not, emphasize more on my marriage area and then push it more on TikTok. And I started doing it. So I built that brand as far as marriage is concerned, and a lot of following, a lot of views, a lot of sharing. Everywhere I go, people have my videos. Mostly they will say, man of God, we thank you for your teaching on marriage. Listen, that is my unique brand. I love talking about marriage, and I do it by default. It's not that I want to talk about marriage, but it's been a part of me. So it is who I am, and I enjoy doing it. I don't get tired doing it. So if you want to be on social media, you must know your unique brand and you must build upon it. Okay, the most important thing is not whether it is a brand or not, is that it must sync with the truth of scriptures. That is very, very important. So B, build your unique brand. C, create compelling content. Don't just pick a camera and say whatever you want to say and do whatever you want to do just extemporally. You must plan it, you must prepare it, you must work on it and then deliver it. What I'm teaching you, you see my laptop before me, I've written it down and then I've taken time to go through to study it and then to deliver to you. So you don't just come on social media by putting camera before you and say the Holy Spirit will talk. No, you must make sure you learn how to create content, and then you create compelling content. The content must pull the person. The content must inspire the person. The content must move the person to whatever you are doing or showing. That is very, very important. You must learn content creation. And if you want to learn content creation, let me know in the comment section, because I will be able to help you in that area. The D, develop content strategy. You must know the strategic way you will develop your content, present your content. If you want to do videos, you must know how to do videos. If you want to do text, you must know how to do text. Maybe you want to grow on the Twitter or X. If you want to grow there is a way to do it, what to say, how to say it. If you want to grow on Facebook, there is a way to go about it. Whichever social media you want to grow on, you must learn the strategic way to grow on that social media. It's very important. So D, develop content strategy. A, analyze your purpose and audience. B, build your unique brand. C, create compelling content. D, develop content strategy. So you should know how your content is going to go, how to start, how to proceed, how to end, how to market, or how to spread your message. It's very, very important. How to really get your content from start to finish. If you're doing a video, you have to look at how to start the video, how to continue the video, and how to end the video, so that you can hook your audience. And then also you must understand how the content will resonate with the audience, especially with regard to the heading, the title of the content. It also matters a lot. So you look at all those strategies and then you go with it. E, engage with your followers. Engage with your followers. One of the things I love doing so much on Facebook is to reply to messages. I do that a lot. If you reply to messages, there will be notifications to your audience, your followers, and they will see their messages are have been replied to. And sometimes when you engage with them, they feel so honored, they feel so grateful and happy to engage with you. So don't be a ghost, okay? Don't be a ghost. Talk to them, engage with them. Make sure as much as you can answer their questions, engage with them. Where there is controversial, comment and discussion, be as civil as possible and engage with them to help them, because your purpose is to educate them. Your purpose is to help them come to the knowledge that you have come to. So have time for them and then engage with them. That is E. Then we come to F. F, find and follow others doing same. Find and follow. F, find and follow others who are doing same. There is a young man like myself who is doing so much in presenting the gospel on Facebook. I follow him a lot. I follow him to listen to his message, but to also understand certain things about him. One of the things I understand is his consistency and the way he does his videos and stuff, and I love it so much. There is another pastor in the US. He's a young pastor like myself, and he comes on social media whilst ministry at his church. I've been following him and looking at how he does his work. It's very important as a preacher of the gospel, a man of God or a believer, you must understand how others are doing it so that you can also do it. Who can you learn from? Who can you pick something from in order to push your messages on social media? So it's very important. Find and follow others who are doing the same thing you want to do. G, go and grow with consistency. Go and grow with consistency. Consistency is very important. The only way you can win on social media is to be consistent. I told you my YouTube has not grown, and one of the reasons my YouTube has not grown is that I've not been consistent on YouTube. I only post on YouTube once in a while, and I just put the videos there. I just upload the videos. I'm not conscious about it. I'm not consistent about it. But when you come to my TikTok and you come to my Facebook, hey, I'm always consistent there. I'm always pushing the stuffs there. As by the grace of God, I've started pushing on YouTube. I've seen massive transformation. My watch hours are growing. My subscribers are also growing, and of course you are watching this video on YouTube. Why? Because I'm beginning to be consistent on YouTube. So the point is that you must be consistent. You don't just come on social media, go and sleep. 3 weeks you come and post once, 2 days, 5 days you come and post one, and you don't care and you are not on social media. Social media is a world on its own, whether you like it or not. If you want to be on social media, you must be consistent, because in consistency you will grow. If you would be writing how are you, just how are you, and you write it consistently, it will grow automatically. Recently there was a comment that was trending on social media, and this comment is, which country is this? You go on every social media comment section, you find which country is this. And you know, because somebody decided to start writing which country is this consistently, eventually everybody jumped into it. The funny thing is that they were using the person's profile picture to create account and then write which country is this. And if you are consistent, you need to be patient, because one day your consistency will pay off. Then H, hashtag for visibility. H is hashtag for visibility. One of the things that social media uses, or the algorithm uses to grow your channel, is the hashtag. The system doesn't understand your language, doesn't understand what you are saying and what you mean. It has its own language, which is called algorithm. It has its own way of determining and suggesting your videos and your content to others. Therefore, you need to know the things that are important that help it. And one of those things is hashtag. So learn to use the right and appropriate hashtag, which will actually help you to have your video suggested to the right audience. For example, if you write gospel, it means that your audience will be people who are interested in gospel. So you must find the type of hashtag that will help you, so that you'll be visible in search and other ways that the algorithm itself can help you. Then we come to I interact with comments and messages. I think I said something earlier about that, and that was with engage with your followers. Yes, the best way to engage with your followers is to interact through comments and messages. When your followers comment, when they send you messages, please respond to them, because it helps you to grow. It will even encourage them to also share your messages. And there are people who come to only read comments. In fact, people read comments more than they watch your videos, and then they follow the post. So the comment section is a very, very important place that you have to utilize, because the comment section is where the engagement actually take place. It is where the discussions take place. It is where the jokes, the funny, the fighting, and whatever that will help people to engage more with your content actually take place. The comment section. So please don't take the comment section for granted. Then J, join relevant groups and community. You can't grow alone. Everybody needs somebody. Nobody is an island. One of the things you have to do is to join relevant groups. Of course, you can have some people who are doing what you are doing, who are also growing on social media. Partner with them, join them, and let them help you. So if you want to partner with me, if you want to join me, write it in the comment section. Let's see how we can grow together, because I'm also growing on social media. Nobody has reached there yet. Good. K, that is the 11th K. Keep tracks of analytics. Keep tracks of analytics. When we talk about analytics, we are talking about the statistics that are given to you by the social media providers, so that you can understand how your content is doing on the platform, how your video is doing. All the platforms, they give you access to analytics. TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, whatever they are, they give you access to analytics. So take time, study the analytics, and know how your content behave and how people resonate with your content, the places or the towns that are interested in your content and why they are interested in those content, so that you understand and you present your content as you have to, according to the analytics of your work. Good. And then L, listen to feedback and adapt. L, listen to feedback and adapt. Listen, everybody needs feedback. Okay, everybody needs feedback. You are not the boss of everything. You don't know all. There are people who come to you and they'll tell you that your sound is not good. I remember recently somebody sent me a message and said that my sound plays only in one ear. I didn't really understand, but I began to study that and got where the challenge was from my lapel, and therefore during the editing process I have to know how to get the sound for both ears, and I've been able to get that. So listen to feedback and adapt. You don't just go your own way. The one who is following you is the one you are feeding, and you have to feed them according to the feedback they give you so that you can give the best. It's very important. Master your platform algorithm. Master your platform algorithm. Every platform has its own algorithm. I told you before, the algorithm is the language of the platform. The algorithm of TikTok is different from the algorithm of YouTube, and also different from Facebook. For example, if you're on TikTok, you don't have to do much to promote your videos. Just make sure the content is good, the content resonates with followers, and it will go by itself. But if you are on YouTube, you have to share your link, you have to put in certain things, you have to make sure your video has certain dimensions, and then something that would sync with the YouTube algorithm. And of course Facebook too, the same. So you must learn to study the algorithm and then play along. It's very, very important. If you don't do that, your video would not go anywhere. So please take advantage of that. Then N is niche. Niche yourself. I said something about this already. You have to know your niche. You have to know your area of strength. You have to know the area that your followers will be more interested in, and then build yourself there. Become master of it. Okay. Now, you don't educate people by being a novice. You don't educate people by presenting yourself as ignorant. You must educate them presenting yourself as somebody who knows what you are saying. I am not just talking about social media, but I know what social media is, because by the grace of God, I've been on social media for a long time. I've gone through a lot of period without growing, and I've come to the point of also growing on social media. So I think that I have what it takes to teach you how to grow on social media. And the interesting thing is that I'm not just doing this video. There are pastors, I've helped them to come on social media. I've also helped them how to grow on social media, and their channels are growing, their videos are going viral. There is one pastor, by the grace of God, who is in UK now. Anytime I look at his videos, I'm so happy. He learned everything from start to finish from me. I went to his house, spent days in his house, and then taught him. Oh, he's a wonderful man. He was a blessing also to me. He was very appreciative, and the most beautiful thing is that he's doing exactly what I taught him to do, and his channel growing massively. I just love that. I am an expert in what I'm saying. So niche yourself so that you become a master of what you are doing. Don't just come and then pick anything and do just anything. Try to be the everybody on social media. No, you can't do everything. So don't try to do everything. I'm a jack of all trades, but I've understood that I can't trade in everything. I need to know what I trade in. That is why when it comes to ministry, and it comes to marriage, when it comes to leadership, that is the field I built myself in, and I can teach you that. So you too know where you are fit. Niche yourself there. Let everybody know you for that. If I go around, people call me the TikTok pastor. That is where I've niched myself. One of the things I did was to make sure that I built myself more on TikTok. So even though I had Facebook and YouTube, I was more interested in growing myself on TikTok. And by the grace of God, I've been able to do it. And a lot of my messages are on TikTok. And of course, Facebook has picked up, and YouTube is also picking up. But anytime you see ministry and then marriage, ministry and marriage, that has been the major two areas. And of course, I'm adding leadership because of my calling. And then optimize your profile for search. Optimize your profile. Your profile is very important. Your profile picture, your bio in your profile, what you say about yourself. Please make sure it is something that will encourage people and let people know briefly about you, and then know who they are talking about. Your profile picture, you must make sure it is nice, it is catchy, it is not just blurry and anyhow. And then what you say about yourself must not be so much, just a little, but it must really define you. And so make sure your profile is well optimized. One of the things you do is that make yourself well known on social media, so that whenever your name is Googled or a message, something relating to your area is Googled, your name can come out. If you Google Senya Breku right now, you see my messages, my videos a lot. And if you Google marriage, obviously, or even on TikTok, you see me coming up, because I've really pushed myself by the grace of God in this area. So you can also do that, so that search engine or the platform you are on, the search can pick you up and present you to the people. So please work on your profile, work on who you are on social media, and make sure it is something that is catchy and attractive. P, promote your post. Promote your post. When you are starting out, one of the things you should be able to do more, consciously is to promote your post. Be able to talk about what you have posted, be able to share it on your WhatsApp and with your friends and family. Promote your post. It's very, very important. This video I'm doing, for example, when done, I have to let others know that I have this video on my YouTube so that they can come and then watch it. Everywhere I have to share it. You can do that. Share them, share the link. I mean, you remember Alpha will always be share the link, share the link, share the link. It even became a slogan. This was one of the ways by which he promoted the Alpha Hour program. Whatever you are doing on social media, please promote it. You may not have the money to promote it with to have a paid advertisement, but what you can do is that tell your friends, your family, post your link on your other social media handles, and make sure you are able to engage with other people who would come to the page or to your social media and then consume your content and be edified. So promote your post. Then Q, from P we come to Q, 17. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. One of the most important things you need to understand is that social media wants quality, not quantity. It is not posting too much, too many, that brings you the following and the views, but making sure your video is a quality content. For example, if you're on YouTube, you make sure that you go with standard video quality. And TikTok also encourages quality. If you have one quality video on TikTok, it can bring you a lot of views, a lot of following. So quality has to do with the message and then also the presentation, which of course will include the light, the sound, and then how you edit it. If you can't do it the sophisticated way, make sure that it's just authentic, the message is quality, and it is not something that when you watch is blurry, the sound is not good, the lighting system is not good, and then the positioning is not good. No. Make sure the quality is there. I told you, from the message to the presentation, make sure it is there. Doesn't mean you should have expensive gadgets and whatever you have, just make sure you are presenting the best quality you can present with what you have. With time, you are going to get other opportunities, other gadgets, and other knowledge, additional knowledge, in order to build and improve upon your quality. You can never get the best now. Let me warn you, don't say because of quality you will not try and do what you have to do. Please do it. You definitely will not get the best now, but it's okay for you to start with what you have and improve upon it. But always remember, it is not an issue of quantity but quality. Doesn't mean you shouldn't post more. Post as much as you want to post. Post as much as you want to post. But in posting what you want to post, make sure that you have time to promote what you have posted, and secondly, it is of quality standard. Now, the next one is R, reach out for help. If you don't know, you don't know. Everybody is a work in progress. Everybody is learning, everybody is growing, and everybody needs help. So try to contact certain people who can help you so that you can grow your channel. Ask for their numbers and then tell them what you need, and they will help you. If you have a problem, Google it and find out, how do I get solution to this? You can even get video solutions to everything you want as far as the internet is concerned. So please reach out for help. There are people you need them to help you offline. Some of the fixing of my gadget and stuff, I have to depend on people to help me. In fact, there are people I need financial help from. There are people I need technical help from. There are people I need prayer help from. And let me say this, before I started growing on social media, I had a team of 12 people who were praying for me and praying with me so that the gospel will go. And we prayed for more than 60 days. Yes, we're praying not to grow on social media per se, but for the gospel to grow. So whether it will grow on social media or whatever, I needed their help in prayer. Whatever it is, everybody needs somebody. So please don't find it difficult to reach out for help. T, teach teach and train. If you want to grow on social media, you must learn to teach people and to train people. This is very, very important. When you are teaching and training people, you are building more following around you, and you are helping other people to grow. You can't grow alone. You can't know alone. You can't be the only light or the only lamp in the village. You must have other people you are growing with, and because of that, try to teach people. So when you come on social media and you decide to teach what you know, you see a lot of people want to learn, and they are going to follow you. They are going to share your posts because everybody wants to learn. So train people, teach people. That is T. Then you utilize storytelling techniques. This is amazing. Let me say something. My videos that went viral were videos that I was telling stories. People really love stories. They love stories. So you see, there's something about story I want you to know. Story has a beginning, it has a middle or the climax, and then it has an end. When you are telling stories, what you are doing is that you are moving people from a place to a place. And because of that, when your video is in a story form, when we say story form, it's not a traditional story. I mean that the way you move from beginning to end, that is how to tell story. Okay, you use the technique of storytelling. You must have what we call suspense, where you let the person, the people have expectation of what is to come, and then you have hook, you have conflict and interest. You must arouse interest in storytelling. If you have followed this video till now, it means that you have actually followed the storytelling dimension. You could see that I have told you how I came on social media and how I've grown on social media, or how I am growing. I've even told you how I'm trying to grow on YouTube. In this way, you getting a bit curious. I believe you have gone to watch my subscribers, and then you are trying to understand something. You are following me from a place to a place. That is one important thing about growing on social media. So in your presentation, make sure you create suspense, make sure there is conflict. When I say conflict, provoke the mind of people, and you make sure you have a beginning, you have a middle, you have an end, so that they know where you are coming from, where you are taking them, and where you will finally bring them. That is storytelling technique. You must please master that if you want to grow on social media. The next one is venture into other formats. Venture into other formats. Social media has different formats. We have the text format, we have the video format, and then when you come to the text format, we have different types. When you come to the video format, we have different types. For example, I started by writing, and I write a lot on Facebook, but I came to a point and realized that Facebook also loved the videos, so I started doing videos. Then a friend of mine told me that, look, man of God, Facebook Reels is going very much, so you can look at that area. So I started trying Facebook Reels, and by the grace of God, boom, I have some videos that are over millions of views. Some of them are, hundreds of thousands of views on Facebook Reels. Then, past doing the Reels, I also try to do the Facebook video, long videos. And then it also started going, and videos that are hundreds of thousands of views on Facebook. Then TikTok too has, introduced another format, that is picture format. So some of my messages, I just put them in picture form and then put them on TikTok. And then of course the TikTok normal video format, I follow it. And then when it comes to YouTube too, it has its own dimension. So you must look at all the formats, whether you want to do text, whether you want to do video, whatever and whichever way you want to do it, whatever format you want to take and means you want to take to communicate, add other formats as well, and make sure you have been able to expand your knowledge and your creativity in those areas. So venture into other formats. Then, okay, let me also say that venture into other platforms as well. I don't know if I wrote about that. Yes, venture into other platforms as well. So you can be only on TikTok, you can be only on Facebook. You should look at other platforms you can also take advantage of. Maybe, who knows, you may grow on the ones that you didn't get into early. Okay, yeah. Then work hard but work smart. You see, social media takes a lot of time, a lot of work, so you must work hard on your social media, but you must work smart, because in this world it's not only about hard work, it's also about smart work. Do all you have to do, put in all the energy, put in all the time, but make sure you are growing in your intelligence and understanding so that your social media activity come in handy. When you are smart on the work, it means you are skillful. So build your skill. Social media is a skill. Build it. Build your skill and make sure you're able to do it well. And then listen, if you have to learn how to shoot, learn how to shoot. If you have to learn how to edit, learn how to edit. Whatever you can, build your skill in order to help your social media, please do it. And then understand the entire social media thing. It's good you are watching this video. It's helping you so that you can work smart. But get to know that it is hard work and you must always be at it. So work hard but work smart. Then 24, exercise patience. Exercise patience. The Bible says that if we don't give up, we will reap in due time. So there is time for everything. You don't just come on social media and quickly you are growing. No, it takes time. I've been on social media at least from 2010. At least from 2010, and for the past few years I've been more consistent on social media. I wasn't getting the numbers, I wasn't getting there, but I was just doing it because you see, the truth is that it's not the numbers that I am interested in. I'm interested in sending my message, and with that interest and joy of sending my message and with patience, it has paid off and it's still going. I'm moving on to the next levels that I have to move on to, and by the grace of God I'm teaching you this. So please exercise patience. It's not that you just come and then you are going on successfully. No. Why? Yield to relevant trends when appropriate. Yield to relevant trends when appropriate. You see, social media has its trend, so you should know what you are doing. If you are the trend type, you must look at the relevant trend and then deal with it. If you are a pastor who is dealing with issues regarding the faith and controversies, and there is an issue that is ongoing, your followers will want to get a feedback or your thoughts on them. So please make sure you are able to yield to relevant trends and then whatever that is appropriate for the time. Then finally, zoom in on your niche. We talk about niche. Don't just have a niche. You must make sure you are able to expand and focus and build on your niche. If you do that, you are going to grow. My name is BIC Abeku Okan. Please subscribe to this channel and get to know that here I will teach you a lot of things, and I'm going to help you to grow your channel. Whatever channel you want to grow, I believe I will be able to help you. Let's grow together. Subscribe, follow, share, and then leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you for following. My name again is BIC Abeku Okan.